Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I want to present you another San Martin watch from my collection. Yes, I know it's been a couple of weeks since I did a video. There's a couple of reasons for that. First reason is I just wanted to let the channel simmer a little bit, see if I would gain any subscribers over the course of 3-4 weeks. Simply because if I don't gain any subscribers, there's no need for me to continue this channel or to make new videos, right? The subscriber count at the moment is not fantastic. The growth is super slow, so there's no need for me to rush out video after video on this channel. And the second reason is because I wanted to wait for the new watch releases that are gonna happen in the next few weeks. When Chinese New Year is over, many brands will release all their new models, and that's what I'm waiting for. Instead of buying old stock and old models, no, I want to wait on the new models that are coming out. Now this watch, I have this for a couple of months. I bought this at the AliExpress 11/11 sale, so I spent some time with this watch before making this video as well. It's a San Martin product, and if you buy from an official store, you'll get this nice little case, a QR code to go to the San Martin official store. They'll give you a user manual, but yeah, this is pretty useless. You will get a certificate of authenticity. Here you can see the date that they shipped this to me, and the serial number for this watch is the SN0116, but there's something added to that. It's -G-B2. Always a little bit confusing with the serial numbers. You have to check the official web shop from San Martin to get the right serial number. And then of course you will also get a San Martin hang tag. And with every San Martin watch they'll give you two tools, one for the screws on the bracelet and one to remove the bracelet. And then here you have it. So this is the San Martin SN0116-G-B2, the distressed vintage inspired model. This is an original San Martin model, so it's not just a homage or a copy from another existing watch. No, this is from the San Martin original designs line. And of course I picked this up because it has the distressed look on the bezel and on the dial and hands. First of all, some dimensions. At the bezel I measured this watch at 39 millimeters, a lock-to-lock width of 46.7 millimeters. The thickness for this watch 12.1. You can put 20 millimeter straps on here, and it tapers down to, let's say, 16 millimeters at the clasp. Total weight for this watch, with the one link that I had to remove to resize it, 134 grams. It's a San Martin watch, so of course it's gonna be well finished. You got nice fine brushing on the side. Yeah, the micro scratches that you see, those are caused by me. As I said, I've got this watch for over 2 months now. You got a polished chamfer running all along the case. Other side, same thing. On the top also some nice fine brushing. Same brush strokes on the bracelet, which I like. As you can see on this case, you got drilled locks. This will add to the vintage inspired look. Nice fine coin-shaped bezel. It's a San Martin watch and they never disappoint on the bezel action. I'm gonna let you hear it. A perfect alignment, 120 click bezel. A nice sound to the bezel action as well. You got a screw down crown with a laser etched San Martin logo on there. As you can see, you got a top sapphire crystal. You can see the slight blue hue when I move it around. That's the AR coating. The bracelet on this watch is the San Martin Beads of Rice bracelet. Very comfortable bracelet to wear. Also a very good bracelet articulation. Nothing binds up. Everything is super smooth on this one. The edges of the bracelet are brushed. The middle section with the beads of rice is polished, and the bracelet is also polished on the side of it. You got screw down links. For the clasp, you've got this milled San Martin clasp. I have this clasp on pretty much every San Martin watch. Never had an issue with it. Of course, you get the on-the-fly adjustment, push on there, and then you can adjust the bracelet on the fly. As I said in the beginning, I only had to remove one link from the bracelet to fit my 7-inch wrist. Of course, the main feature on this model is gonna be the vintage and distressed bezel, dial, hands and indices. On this aluminium bezel insert, you can see that they add the faux distressed look. I'm a huge fan of green on watches, so that was also a pro for me. On this watch you got a matte black dial. Of course the indices and the hands are faux patinaed. With faux patina I mean, yeah, you can see that they are yellowed, you know. You can also see that the handset is faux patinaed, the hands itself and also the lume on the hands, faux patina, the indices, faux patina. That's the main reason why I picked this watch up, because I didn't have a watch that looked like this. This watch is powered by the old and trusty Seiko NH35. Yes, I know NH35 is starting to die down on Chinese watches. Everybody seems to be hyping up the Miyota 9000 series these days. If I look at other watch reviewers, they seem to look down on the NH35 these days. Now it's all about the Miyota 9000, which is supposed to be so much better than the NH35. I call BS on that. Yes, it's a better movement than an NH35, but don't act like it's that much superior to an NH35, because it's not. Also a date window on this dial, they put this at the 6 o'clock position. A black date dial with gold numerings. I'm gonna quickly show an outdoor shot with this watch on the wrist. And this is what it looks like on my 7-inch wrist. This watch pretty much has the perfect size for me. And then this is a quick lume shot. The lume on this watch is not fantastic, but what do you expect with the faux patina, right? Things to complain on this watch. Well, first you saw the lume shot on this watch. The lume on this watch is pretty terrible, but you kind of expect that, right? On an old vintage watch, the lume is not gonna be great on that either, so. And of course with the faux patina, same as you're gonna have on real old vintage patina watches. Legibility on this during the day is not fantastic. Those are the only two cons that I can give this watch. For the rest, I really dig it. I like how the case looks, I like how the bezel and the dial looks. A very nice bracelet and clasp, nothing to complain about that whatsoever. I'm gonna put a screenshot on here what I paid for this watch. As you can see, with the 11/11 sale and some coupons, I got this watch for only 150 euro. For me personally, 150 euro is an absolute steal for this watch. Yes, I really dig it. Another great San Martin watch. You've seen a couple of San Martin watches on the channel now, but for me personally, they're one of the best Chinese brands out there. The overall finishing, fitment and everything is top notch for me. So far unbeatable in this price point. Yes, you've got other brands like Chronos, Baltony, I know, but they haven't proven themselves like San Martin in my opinion, so maybe in a year or so they will be at the same level as San Martin. I will leave a link in the description to this watch, not an affiliate link, just a link. If a vintage inspired look is something for you, I could definitely recommend this one. I think I pretty much told you everything about it. I'm gonna cut it off there. That was it for me guys, and I will see you later. Take care, bye bye.